We're rolling. We are with
Okay,
this
so we're rolling.
magnificent creature here.
Hello.
So we're going to talk about the what is it? We usually call in that community is flashing, and this is a word, a specific word. It's called douche. You have to douche.
It's yeah, douching or what I like to call internal cleansing.
Internal cleansing.
Internal cleansing, yes, or colon cleansing. And so,
Okay, so my question is, why you have to have the bucket? Because I usually go to the store and buy fleets.
okay,
So I put the liquid out
Okay.
and I put in warm water.
okay,
And I do like three, mostly 4 times
okay,
to flush all this
sure.
waste out of my body. Well, it's not like the whole thing. I think it's just half of it because it's more like for the moment. So I have to be clean inside to be ready for the user. So
So the thing about having a bucket versus a fleet is a bucket holds about half a gallon of water. It's about this big, and you can make your own concoctions with it. With the fleet, you can use it, but it's small, and you can get a little bit up there, but your colon goes all the way around.
It's huge.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So when you do, and you have to lay on your left side, and you fill up, if you have a bucket, you can hang it up so it's higher than you, and you lay on the floor, and you fill this side, and then you roll over on your stomach, and you guide the water around, and then you roll over on your right side, and you can take a whole half of a gallon of water and get it in there. And the real cleansing happens down here because this curve,
goes to
it's
the
really
to the
hard.
right.
A lot of stuff gets stuck here. And a lot of stuff gets stuck here and here in all the curves. So you've got to get it up and around. And so when you're doing a fleet, you're only probably hitting this quadrant.
Yeah.
You want to do a full cleanse.
Yeah, because he's not that average. So we have to keep that in mind too, because sometimes just the pleasure is in the door. Isn't the sexual purpose? I'm talking about sexual purpose because I use my anus a lot, and I have to be pristine and clean. So
So
have
to
to
do
get
a
messy.
fleet is good.
just on the door.
But yeah, if you want to
cleanse
but
the
if you want
whole-
to really cleanse it out, I do at least 3 or 4 buckets, up to 8 buckets. So we're talking like 4 or 5 gallons of water that go in there and just really.
How long
cleanse.
takes?
It can take a couple of hours.
Oh my goodness.
I like to draw a hot bath.
Okay.
If I'm doing hardcore
Yeah.
with some Epsom salts in it, get my bucket there and just put some music on, and I'll just, the key is to hold as much water in there as you can. And so sometimes it can be over in 30 minutes because I can take a whole bucket at one
Exactly.
time if I'm clean. But sometimes the colon starts to freak out because it'll start cramping, and so it's harder to take as much water up there.
How often you do that?
I do it whenever I feel like I need to. If I'm feeling toxic, if I'm getting headaches, if I'm just not feeling well, or if just generally I listen to my body, and if I feel like I need it to cleanse. I'll
Once
do
a
it.
week, once a month?
I would say probably during the heyday. I would say it was probably once. I used to do it every Sunday.
Oh my goodness!
But now I probably do it 3 or 4 times a year.
Okay, so if you,
Maybe 8 times a year.
yeah, I read some, not that deep though, but I read if you flushing too much from inside out, you're gonna lose a lot of this shield that covers your mucus. The mucus is gonna go away, which we need that to protect our intestines.
The mucus is there as a protectant, and it does come out some. But there's also a lot of other stuff in there that needs to come out too.
Okay.
So the key is to get rid of the bad stuff. There can be all kinds of things in there from even when you were a child. Like
Yeah, but in the same time, you flush all the good stuff too.
Yeah, so you have to, after you do an enema, you have to do an implant with probiotics. So what I generally do is I'll do, as many buckets as I want. And I'll do a theme, maybe I'll do a coffee enema if I want to clean my liver.
So the first cleanse, the first flush is just warm water.
Usually, yeah, it has to be warm. Yeah,
That's
warm
it.
water.
No,
but
nothing
you can
else.
put. I put everything in from like Epsom salt.
Epsom salt.
Just a little bit, maybe like to a bucket. And I'll tell you about if you're doing the fleet, it's a little bit different. So if I'm doing like a half a gallon, you do maybe a tablespoon to half a gallon.
Tablespoon.
You can do raw apple cider vinegar. It has to be raw, the Bragg's kind. You do again
How
about
much?
a tablespoon because it's very potent. If you put too much, you'll start to react.
That's the point.
You can do aloe vera juice.
Okay.
If you really want to rejuvenate in there and keep everything nice, aloe vera juice would be really good. Another one you can do magnesium. The magnesium citrate, the calm that I told you about. It's a powdered form of magnesium. You just it feels really good actually because it'll anything you put in there you absorb up into your body too, and so it's like it goes into your body but it also flushes everything out.
The magnesium help you to get
Yes,
rid of all.
magnesium pulls a lot of toxins out of your body. And, so generally, after you do that, I usually will choose a thing. Like I'm just going to do apple cider vinegar this time, and so I'll just keep mixing it. And then when I get to a certain point, you're supposed to do it till it comes clean. Now you might have periods where it'll come clean, but then all of a sudden another wave will come.
Okay.
So usually about, like I said, 3 or 4 buckets at least, sometimes more depending on how much time or energy you've got.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, you want to just get about this much water and add some probiotics to it. Either you can get the kind of the store in the
After
pills.
the whole thing,
After the whole thing.
which is takes 1 or 2 hours.
Well,
Right?
it can take 20
It
to 30
depends.
minutes depending on
Depends how
many-
much shit you have inside.
Exactly. How much shit you got to
yeah.
flush and how much time and energy you have to do. I've done like 1 bucket and I'm good. It's fine. But you want to definitely do either take some probiotics orally, but if you want to implant, you can do.
After, implant.
You just do like this much, just like a little bit of water, and you add some probiotics, and you put it up in there, and you don't eliminate it. You just hold it in
Just
there.
holding it. It's like how much of that?
It's usually just, I would say, if you were measuring it, maybe about 4 ounces of probably about that much.
After the whole
3 or
cleanse.
4 ounces.
How you call that?
Refluoridate.
Refluoride.
With probiotics.
Probiotics.
So you can put probiotics in there. You can put
Coffee? You said coffee?
no, that's not probiotic.
Oh, no, no, but
wheatgrass.
Ah.
You get some wheatgrass. Those are really good.
Okay.
You can put those in there and you just leave them in. Usually like right before you go to bed, or if you're not going to be running around.
nice.
And it'll
And
absorb up
absorbs.
in.
Yeah.
And then that's key because if you don't do that after you flush, then it kind of knocks everything off balance. And as far as the mucus goes, it comes back. Your body will make more.
Okay. So my question is now, it's more like deep. When you had sex, anal sex, I don't know if somebody gets in there and ejaculate, how good is that? How beneficial can be, or how harmful can be for your system?
Well, in my experience, a man's semen is only as good as his diet and
As
his
his
state of
diet.
health. Seriously.
That was the juice.
No, seriously. If
Kati, are you listening?
If a man eats healthy and takes care of his body and is fit, his semen will be very viable and healthy and probably very good for you.
Nutritional.
But like if he's out doing cocaine all night and like
Smoke.
smoking cigarettes and like just is like overweight and
It's a bad
doesn't
seed.
clean his colon out. And
We
he
call
just
bad seed.
Eats cheeseburgers all day, whatever, or just does not take care of his
It's not
body,
viable.
Then it's probably not good.
So viable means
Life energy.
life energy. So whatever you put inside is a life energy. Have to be. Nothing
And
bad.
semen actually has a lot of life energy in it.
Of course.
It's
That's
like
the seed.
It's some of the best energy drink that I know.
Well, I never liked drinking it or tasting it. It's something that my body is not.
But see, it depends on the
rejecting.
diet. See, if a guy has a good diet, it actually can start.
I always feel like it's like a bleach burning. But as you say, it depends who's taking care of themselves. And this is like a juice is coming, like a concentrate. So that's a good tip. Well,
But
yeah.
but if you make sure you're really clean. Obviously, if that's if you're doing that, you want to make sure you're cleaner you are, the cleaner everything will be.
Anything you want to add to it?
I think we're good.
Awesome. So we enjoyed that. Adios.